Good morning. Aaron's about ready to jump into a butt ton of meetings for like 2 or 3 hours, it seems. Is this the start of a sprint?
Yeah.
Start of a sprint. But these, they pulled this truck in, put it up on the top thing, spun it around a couple times, and now they've walked it down the hill. And I don't know what they're doing with it. It looks like one of those little like food stations or something. But I don't know whether it's almost like there's an event that's going to strike up later today or tomorrow and they're getting everything ready. I mean, they've got a lot of like power cables right there. We will see how this develops throughout the day. Meanwhile, Aaron's got to go to meetings and I need to eat breakfast. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I zoomed in to... So they've got a little bit of it set up. I was trying to figure out why there were some red tarps like on the top of it, but apparently not. It looks like they've got like a little shelf in there, a table, and like I said, the window and the door, that just... Diek's Autoverhuur. Diek's car rental. Basically. Because what gets me is that thing's being built, but it's not like nobody else is coming. So I don't really understand what is going on with it. They've moved the smaller truck out of here, so it looks like this is supposed to be set up for a good while. So I'm gonna head off to the store. Aaron's in the thick of meetings right now. My thing just went off. I'm trying to deal with a Terrigenesis planet in the TRAPPIST-1 system because I had been ignoring my bank account for a while in the States. So it was like, you need to spend money. And I was like, here, $21 to this game. I'll buy all the planets. I can play whatever planet I want, play whatever moon I want. So I'm out in the TRAPPIST system with like the alien artifact thing, and the planet I'm on, the alien artifact randomly changes. Like, I think it only has a few things it does. The last planet randomly destroyed buildings I had. So my whole goal on that one was to get a number of buildings ready to go. So it's sort of like, I can only shoot 1 per hour. Well, if you've got a choice of 15, the 5 that I need aren't going to be destroyed. And I was trying to get everything to the point where I didn't need habdomes anymore. But on this one, the alien artifact is, what was the last one? It recharged by absorbing about 10%. Like, yeah, it was about 10% of the oxygen of the atmosphere. Like, we have about 21% oxygen in our atmosphere, and it absorbed about, a total of that 2%. And I was like, ugh, thankfully I don't have much oxygen on this planet right now, but dang. And other times it's increased the pressure, and by a lot. And I'm like, okay, fine, I will get a biofixture plant going, and we will attempt to do this one. But in terms of getting anything of decent quality to like counteract the device, especially with like pressure or oxygen consumption, I need money to be able to handle the costs for upkeep. Ugh. Teicher, Les Pains, Bakkersbollen, Zaansvolkoren, Bodenvolkoren, Zaansbraun. What's the Teicher Brown? Teicher Brown. Ran out of bread this morning when I had breakfast. And yeah, I'm becoming addicted to Smirkos. Go figure. I mean, I'm not putting it a lot. It's a tiny little amount that I'm putting on the bread. Still probably, as I could hear Cheery's voice right now, that's a lot of processed food there, bro. I'm like, I come from America. Like, literally, I was born processed. I'm just replenishing. Alright. Saw this last night, about fucking lost it. Anybody want to buy a Peppa Pig jigsaw puzzle? Please comment below if you are now busting up laughing. To those dumbass times when you're like, alright, the bag's full, alright, that's full. I don't know where to put the camera. I think I'm just gonna like squish it into the side here and just try to not beat feet home, because it will not fit in the backpack. Well, it will. There's always that pocket. I hate to use it because it's between all the groceries and me, and that's basically squeezing the camera. I keep forgetting that I bring the camera and then I pile in all the groceries to be absolutely full with my bag, with bread, and delicate stuff, and then the bag has all the wonderful stuff in it that's like heavy and isn't necessarily gonna, if I go over a bump, it's not gonna hit the bottom of the metal thing. Should be fine if I just put it in this bag. Should be fine. The thing is now filled up. The guy in the wheelchair, I'm not sure if he's part of this or not, but now has a helmet on, telling Aaron. And there's a bunch of people walking around with like the safety vests and stuff. And there's a van over on the side that basically, it's a brandweer, something like that. And I was like, brand, fire. But not brandweer, which is fire weather. It's brandweeren, so firewares, pyrotechnics. The second one is thermische, so thermals, and acoustical. So I'm like, acoustics? Okay, so there's a pyrotechnics van over there. They're building something here. The dude in a wheelchair has a helmet on. That could just be for the hell of it, because he's trying to be safe. And they have drone footage here. I have no idea what's going to go on, but there may be an explosion later. And I will fill you guys in like, I will tell you at like 6 o'clock if anything has happened. It is 1:51 right now. Do you have any meetings or something?
Unscheduled.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some shit going down, and like I said, I will fill you guys in 4 hours to see if anything's happened. Holy. Okay. It is 3:50. I've been playing WoW for the last little bit. My watch is about ready to complain to me that I could probably take some steps. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to realize that we got something in the mail yesterday that said that they were going to be filming today. Cheery says it looks like a commercial. And that could be understandable that everything is like filmed today in a very short amount of time, but I still don't really know what's going on. But they are like absolutely filming right now. Like they got the blowhorn, the megaphone out and everything. They've got the little house set up with like the blue big Lego bricks with like a game. I don't know. There's like a dice on a pedestal. I don't know what this is. It's glowing, I just realized that? Did it take that long to warm? That's why. Okay, it's glowing. But it's just that right level of light that I couldn't see it. It's lit outside because, you know, the sun. So I didn't necessarily notice it until I zoomed in on here. Outlined. Yep, there's the name. So, yeah. They're probably filming a commercial, as it's not a lot set up. I'm still probably going to come back and see like what's going on, because they definitely have, the paper says, I did the translate thing with the phone. Basically, you know, this didn't come through the actual company. This comes through Gemeente Amsterdam Oost. They are filming. No visitors are allowed. You will see a few urban sporters on the court, the baan. The Skatebaan is technically what that thing's called. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing, because you come to the skate park to get rollerblades, snow, you know, skateboards, and all those various, and like scooters, and maybe some like trick bike stuff. I'm like super curious, and they're doing their best to move this as fast as possible, because, and I hope they're gonna get it done soon, because they have an hour, because my Bowit alarm's just like showers at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, y'all better hurry up. You got an hour. Or did they already get done filming and now they're cleaning it up? What? Yeah, they're picking up all the little Lego bricks. They're moving the dice out, and they're picking up the tabletop game stuff on the, I don't know. I'll come back when I know more.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm gonna thoroughly say that it's not just Yella and Frank. Sometimes I forget when in face-to-face how much other Dutch,
I
yeah.
feel like a lot of Dutch people, and I don't think it's just in English, I think it's in general, have a stutter, speech impediment.
I don't know. Like, it's gonna be weird because I've sat here and listened to Yella do it constantly. What Norbert has is a stutter to me. It's gonna be weird going back to practice and hearing the differences with people who talk like Sophion talks, like, bro, are you from the South Side? Sort of thing. He's about 1 year away from living in Los Angeles and starting to use the N-word in like every third word. Like, I hung out with Willie a lot. I started using it, and I was like, I don't like it. Now I've switched that same usage over to the word bitch. Bitch, please. I've been listening. The reason why is because I've been listening to about 8 minutes of Cheery. But it's through IDTV, because the paper thing. I'm just gonna, like, here's the stupid thing. Look, it's from Amsterdam. Look at all that Dutch. It's in English on the back. So it's from IDTV, and yeah, from what Cherry says, this is way too high production for the publicly funded stuff. He calls it state funded, and basically I looked into it, and yes, PBS and all that stuff is state funded, but they more or less fund it so that it doesn't get out of control with commercials, and like everything's price go up. So that's why like Sesame Street's on it, because then you can run Sesame Street without any commercials for 50 solid minutes to keep the kids entertained and all that jazz. Educated. And then you can run the commercials afterwards while the kids are going off, I gotta pee, sort of thing. But yeah, they're definitely, I've filmed a lot today. I'm trying to keep the video shorter. I'm noticing that some of them go up there, but you guys can see now this thing is lit up.
Oh yeah.
And they've got a white panel board out with a light shining on it to reflect into there, but they've allowed the kids in the background, so whatever they're filming is taking place inside the box.
What's in the box?
I don't know. But I feel like if I film anything more and they see this vlog, they'd be like, you filmed us filming things for our private commercial interest. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. It's 5 o'clock. Aaron's off work. Yeah, it's gonna start sprinkling here soon anyways, I think.
Yeah.
How'd your work day go real fast?
It was good. First day of the sprint, so meetings for like 2 hours in a block, but overall not bad.
Yeah, they gotta hurry up. Right there, 2.1 millimeters per hour shower starting at 5:15.